welcome to Fireballs and Fails. Who can give us a recap from last time?
Things happened and
I
stuff.
have no fucking clue what happened.
Hell
Yeah, Witchy wasn't here. That's what happened.
Yeah.
I know. Yep.
Basically, we came out of the portal. We found ourselves in some
So we
sort
came.
of camp situation. We realized that we're in the in-between and that a resistance is being formed by the White Queen to combat against the Red Queen. This is essentially where the White Queen's base of operations is. That way it is out of sight of the Red Queen and her wizardry and general other fuckery.
Witchy is taking a dirt nap.
Something along those lines.
What we said was that Witchy was so exhausted mentally and physically from everything that happened that she went into a bush and she fell asleep, and she's been sleeping this whole time. With that being said, you suddenly pop up out of the bush, and it is a very bright, very beautiful day. In a place that you have no idea where you're at. And it's in that moment that a very handsome rabbit greets you with a small plate of breakfasty goods and a lovely hot tea, and welcomes you and brings you up to speed with all the things that meta-wise that Onyx just said.
What do you gotta say? A hot rabbit, man?
Why the fuck is Canada not in the list of countries on this?
It's Canada.
Oh, it's at the very. Okay, never mind. My bad.
I thought it was Canada.
No, you guys keep saying Canada. It's Canada.
Can it be Canada?
You could keep mispronouncing it, but Scar, you tell them, girl. Like, this is your. That's where you're
Canada.
from. Yeah, it's Canada.
Canada. Oh, okay,
That sounds like a song.
okay.
Why do you gotta describe the rabbit man as hot?
I didn't say he was. I said handsome. Yes. So part of also what happened is that you guys started venturing around. Scar met some new friends, and we're not sure quite what happened, but he did spend did spend the night in somebody else's tent. Although we don't know what happened the next morning.
Yeah, I think we all know what happened.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty sure we know.
And
Play checkers.
Rakit was going around, and he was kind of enjoying the sights and everything. And lo and behold, he saw something in very rare form. He found and saw another rat folk. And it wasn't just any rat folk. It was a beautiful female rat folk. And just about as he was about to meet her, she disappeared and found a note in his pocket, and she had outrobed him.
Oh, damn.
So
yeah. And now we're doing vague shopathon.
And now it's time for a shopping montage. So it's
hell yeah.
Jix has already done hers, and we'll basically be picking up. This is going to be starting with all of y'all are in the market when suddenly the three of you, Rakit, Scar, and Gybora, excuse me, can y'all make perception checks? Wow. 2 above 20.
14.
Way to set the bar low.
Hell yeah.
So, Rakit, you're the first one to notice there is a very fast, kind of smaller shadow that that streaks by, and you follow it with your eyes. And as you're following it, that's when Scar also notices and sees the fast shadow as well, moving through over the market head, and then coming and diving down before you. And right as it reaches in front of the two of you, that is then also when Gybora, who had just been talking with this gentleman here, turns around and is like, "Oh, there's a bird." And sure enough, in fact, there is a smaller sparrow.
Yes, his name is Onyx.
There's a smaller bird who is just kind of like, sitting in front of you.
No, that one's not me.
who's just kind of flying in front of you, and it has something in its little claws. What would you guys like to do? And it's just kind of hovering in front of you, but it's not like not exactly like moving. It's just kind of chilling there. You want to try to grab the thing that it's holding? Do you want to try to touch it? Do you want to talk to it? What are you thinking?
Up at that
What is
bird.
it holding?
You don't know. It's got something in its feet, but you can't quite tell what it is yet.
I hold out my arm to like, hopefully, maybe let it like land on my arm.
Ooh,
Mayhaps.
Scar animal handling.
Yee.
Very nice. Yes, you hold your arm out, and the bird looks at you for a moment, and then it gently lands upon you, carefully moving or putting only one leg down, and then holding the other one out towards you, almost in like a friendly like fashion.
I check what it's holding.
It drops into your hand a small, thin but circular and smooth object. Scar, make me a history check.
Wisdom? Oh, okay.
Wisdom would also work. If you want to go straight wisdom, you can also go straight wisdom. Your choice.
That's an 8.
Close
Okay.
to. So Ted, it's a rock.
It's not just a rock, it's a boulder.
We both had the SpongeBob effect, yeah. Yeah, he dropped a very nice, very smooth, albeit just plain looking rock in your hand.
Pretty fancy rock.
It's in that moment that it glows, and how startled are you by this glowing rock, Scar?
That ain't a rock.
Yeah,
That ain't a normal rock.
Fucking he eats it.
It's a rock lobster. Anyway.
Would Scar be startled by this? A little bit like shocked? Like, do you think he'd just be like, ugh, kind of like drop it on the ground?
I just kind of be like, what the hell? Ooh, pretty.
And that's when you hear, hello, members. I'm sorry to interrupt your day, but if you wouldn't mind returning to your tents, I would greatly appreciate it. The familiar voice of Captain Reed, the Hairfolk and Edith's father, comes out of the rock.
Ooh, shiny.
This rock is talking.
Do you acquisist? Do you go ahead and head back to your tent?
I do as the magic conch says, back to our tents.
It is it did say the party. So do you inform Raki or do you and Gaibora and Jix, or do you just kind of like, all right, and start heading back without them?
I just kind of like go around and be like, hey, this rock says we should go back to our tents.
Raki, you probably would have been paying attention because you were also intrigued by the bird, or after once the bird landed, were you just kind of like, and turned around and went back to doing whatever you were doing?
Yeah, it's pretty much just that, just like, meh.
Would you have stayed in distance so you actually still would have heard the rock, or no?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. Gaibora, I mean, you saw the bird come over. In that, would you have walked over and kind of heard from that point forward, or are you just turned around and you're several feet away from them and just seeing Scar's reaction to like this rock? You see it glow, and you're just like, "What the hell is going on over there?"
I haven't shopped yet.
We're getting there, I promise.
I guess if I heard it, I would go back to the tent and I would
God damn it.
herd Jix along with us. Because Jix is probably kind of oohing and on over the stores and wondering what she can get away with pocketing.
Absolutely. Alrighty. So do y'all head back to the tent area, or do any of you just kind of like,
I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of one of those like, I mean, shit. Rock told me to go back to tent. What is everyone else doing? I mean,
you can do whatever you want.
I go back
do you go back to the tent?
I go back to the tent and look at my pretty rock.
Okay. Rakit, what about you?
So it's a talking rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
What?
want, Red,
Would I
because
to
you
like
did
roll
see
like
it,
Arcana to like?
you can roll
I
Arcana,
guess.
History, or Wisdom.
What would a talking rock sound like? Would it just kind of just be like?
No, it legit like had a sound to it. It was quiet, and then suddenly it sounded as if Reed, excuse me, was right in front of you having a conversation, and then it just disappeared.
History. I'll do Arcana.
Okay.
Oh, 13. I couldn't tell.
I will
from the
take
corner.
that. It's been a while since you've seen one. You've heard of them. You've seen them being sold in stores, but you've never owned one. It's a sending stone.
Huh.
It's a way people can go ahead and record a message on one. So there's basically you can link up one or several rocks depending on how you do it, and you can basically go ahead and send a message once a day via various terms, depending on how powerful. Some people are able to get it so magically amplified that it's almost like a walkie-talkie. But this one, being that nothing else is said, you're not receiving any further instruction. This is probably a more basic sending stone where you're able to record a message up to a certain number of words and have it be used once a day.
Let's relay that information to everyone, I guess.
Alrighty. So you tell everybody that. I know Scar headed over to back to the tent. Guybora or Rakit, did you guys like just kind of still stay behind and want to continue shopping, or do you actually head back to the tent?
I'd also kind of like shop because, like I said, didn't really get to shop though because I was confused by everything.
No, I understand. Guybora, are you also staying behind to continue shopping?
Well, we're being called back to the tent by the person in charge of the place. As long as I can come back and shop later, there's no reason for me not to go back to the tent by the people that are in charge of the place.
Okay. So
there may be
Scar and Guybora go back then. Is that correct?
And Jix.
I guess.
And Jix. Yeah. Okay. So you guys head back over. I'm sorry that it shows a nighttime cascade here, but you guys head back over where you see Reed and a very familiar looking Kitsune. And it's Seraphina. And Reed is just talking. Seraphina, what are you talking to Reed about?
Suck dick.
Okay. So at that point, as you finish talking about your love of dicks and sucking them, that is when
I bite them.
Scar and Guybora come up next to y'all, and Reed looks at the three of you, and he looks at Guybora and cocks an eyebrow. You can kind of read that facial expression, but let's go ahead and make a investigation check from you, Guybora. Or insight. Investigation or insight, either would work.
He's probably thinking, why the fuck is this dude hanging around a sucky piss who just openly admits she sucks dick?
I was busy fucking.
You said investigation or insight?
That is accurate.
Investigation.
I'm gonna grab a drink. Beer me.
13.
You pretty much get an idea of that look is almost kind of like this partially chastising, partially disappointment because it seems like you didn't do something you were supposed to, and you're pretty sure this is in regards to the fact that you're one party member short. So let's actually take a break right there. Rakit, last time you said you were shopping for a bow, and there was definitely several very, very nice.
I wasn't shopping for a bow.
Yeah, we were talking about bows, like the.
No,
that was Scar. That was Scar.
Oh, was that
Scar?
Scar
wanted a really big bow. Yeah, Scar wanted a really big bow that they could shoot spears out of.
I'm sorry, I forgot. You were saying, yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Red.
So it was me searching for like short swords and all of that stuff.
Okay. So this guy right here. So first off, there was a specific vendor over here who specialized in swords, and then this guy has quite a few just like I said, table upon table, and it's sorted well so you can see it. But there's definitely a variety of different. There'd be like a table of swords, a table of rapiers, a table of shields. There's a table with wands. There's a table of scrolls. There's a table of books. Like it's just basically table upon table. Anything you can think of, there's just tables of it. Versus a lot of the other vendors are kind of more like this one only sells bows. This one only sells like specifically short swords. This one sells specifically great swords, and so on and so forth.
Like, I'm just looking for short swords. That's all.
Okay. Anything specific you had in mind as far as a short sword goes?
Is there like a flame tongue short sword?
You do indeed see that. You also see a couple other flame tongue items. You see a flame tongue mace. You see a flame tongue flail, and a flame tongue dagger.
How much would the short sword cost?
So this portly gentleman sees you eyeing up that sword, and he ambles his way over and says, "Well, hey there now, friend. I see you got a good eye. You like that there sword, my dude?"
Well, yeah, well, yes, sir.
That's a one of a kind flame tongue short sword. Got it made using the finest teeth from a flame dragon. So you got to ask yourself a question: how much you willing to pay for that there sword?
250.
250. Make me a persuasion check.
18.
He looks at you and his eyes like he narrows his eyes a little bit, and he looks like he's thinking real hard about it. He goes, well, any piece that falls out of a pure red dragon starts at least 700 gold. Now this here has been made down into a pure flame tongue sword, my boy. So you would know, obviously, that something such as this shouldn't take no less than 1,000 gold.
Hey, you just said 700.
I said the piece from the Red Dragon alone cost 700, but this here has been made into a sword. That's material. That's labor. Yeah, I gotta feed my kids. I got a family. Do you have family there, son?
All's dead.
Well, I am sure sorry to hear that, but I would say if you know what it would like to have another one on your arm and several young'uns that you look after, that you named
Fuck,
after
us up
your
for a
wife's
pity discount.
grandfather, even though you absolutely hated the man, you would know that there price is a good deal.
Well, what would you do if I bought the sword but sold you? I would give you gold coins and a silver sword.
He looks intrigued. Is there anything special about that there sword?
It's silver.
I mean, wait, real quick, Rakit, did you say silver or silvered? Because those are two different things.
They are.
Silvered.
Silvered.
Ooh.
He takes a look at it. Remind me, Red, have you been using this in battle?
Yes.
Have you cleaned it? Be honest.
I would
Red
like to.
his weapon?
I would say like anytime like we do downtime, like you would clean it.
Okay.
Like how I do with my
just was
guns.
curious. All right. So we'll say that it actually has a nice sheen to it. So it definitely has some wear and tear look to it, but it definitely also, you can tell that it's very well sharpened and it's been very well maintained. So he looks it up. He like kind of seems to like weigh it on his fingers, gives a little look around, and says, "I can offer you 75 gold for this." So 75 gold minus 1,000. Well, then, sir, you only owe me 925 left.
Well, sir, I might just walk away then, because.
I am there sorry to hear that, but you know what? That's okay, buddy. Like, there's other stuff here. Sorry to lose a sale, but you know what? I got some bread. But before you go, I did want to show you just two other items because I can tell you are a brave adventurer, and a brave adventurer, he's got to have good shit on him. Am I right, or am I right, my dude?
Hey, you're right.
Well, fantastic. All right, first off, I have over here some very useful, very intriguing, and it's going to sound lame to start, but I'm going to tell you it's going to be amazing. Enchanted buttons.
Enchanted,
Enchanted
huh?
button.
Enchanted buttons.
Now, what do these enchanted buttons do?
Son, what don't they do? Do you like your shit enchanted? I'll bet you do. I'm sure you want all of your stuff that nice short sword you were eyeing. If you are able to get the funds and come back, and you could put the button on that, you could put the button on them there trousers that I see you wearing up right now. You could put it on a hat. You could put it on whatever the hell you want, and now that thing is enchanted. And I'm selling these for the low price of 50 gold. And you get 10 buttons, my friend. 10 buttons. That's 10 buttons. You can enchant anything you want with 10 buttons.
Like, I was like, right now, like, what exactly does that actually do? Truly, like, does it? I'm just confused, like, how that would like enchant them.
They're enchanted buttons. I mean, he's telling you that when you put them, if you're able to sew or somehow tie them onto any sort of item, the item does become enchanted. But he hasn't really explained what they are enchanted with. But he's gonna. Oh, great. He got a nat one. Even though he's got a +10 to his persuasion. You don't think that it's as simple as that. It's like nothing just becomes enchanted immediately. So you're thinking, no, these buttons aren't for you.
Mink, I DM'd you on the side.
Okay.
If I did like a kind of roll, I made it tell like what type of like enchantment roughly it would be if I did buy those in the first place. As a gag.
What are you talking about? Sorry.
Like if I were like a kind of like would Repeat in a way know it's like I'm not sure how how enchantments work in the first place in D&D.
Yeah,
Is it
you could do
like
that. You could do because you could do that would be actually an intelligence check. Or if you wanted to actually make sure that these buttons are enchanted, you could make an arcana to make sure you do detect magic.
I'll do the card make sure they actually are quote enchanted. Oh, it's a 16.
Oh yeah, these buttons are definitely enchanted. You can see there's definitely some fine writing into them. A couple of them are even glowing. They're definitely enchanted.
Where keeps on wondering what happens if I eat them.
Am I allowed to be meta for 5 seconds to help Rakit?
No, because this is supposed to be a thing for him.
Okay.
That's okay. I mean, you, Red. This is your call, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually let you make the decision.
Would you do 42 gold pieces and a normal short sword?
Well, boy, you're
A
ripping me
normal
off
short
at that
sword
point.
is worth 25. Yeah.
I tell you what. I say you got a good eye. You got a good eye. How about 40?
Deal.
All right.
Even though I said 42.
Well, he knows that you want a little something extra with it, so he's lowering the price for you, and he looks like he's like really upset with the deal. So I'm just gonna make a note, Red. I will explain them to you shortly.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I'm just making.
40. Oh fuck! I gotta change that. Oh fuck! I can't. Hold on. I gotta change on my keyboard because I don't have a.
Oh, you're gonna tell him what they do?
I am. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Not right in this
Because
moment, but I am going to tell him.
okay, because the only meta thing I was gonna say is like
No 400.
Gaibora can do detect magic. If you want to come back later, we can see what these do. But if you're just gonna tell them what they do, then that's fine. Saves me a spell slot.
Yeah, don't you worry. He goes, well, see, I knew that you were a man that definitely
I'm
has
putting
been
y'all on my phone. I'm gonna go eat.
okay. Uh, now as a traveler, you gotta make sure you stay nice and warm at night. So I have here this magic firewood, and he holds up this a log. And he
Log.
says, and while holding the log, he says, "Fire, please." And sure enough, that log ignites.
Wondering is if this really him just doing magic, or it's actually a magic log. He's gonna
You
hold
can
off
ask
on
him.
that one.
You're always welcome to
Oh,
ask.
okay. Well, would you mind if I quote test this out by doing what was it the keyword fire or
Fire, please. You
ignite
say
or
fire, please, and it would be,
fire, please?
sir. I thank you for being a smart, young, responsible man. Because I can't tell you how many people don't ask questions, and I can tell, smart young man right here. So, he says, "No more fire," and the fire goes out, and he hands you the log, and he takes several paces from his shop, and just stands there staring at you. Is this okay, son?
Yeah, yeah. Let me fire, please.
Oh, it lights.
What was the command turned off?
No
No
more
more fire,
fire.
please.
No more fire.
No more fire.
You don't have to use the accent, but actually, I think that's funny. I think that you think you have to put the accent with it every time, and sure enough, it goes out. And when you look at the
No.
log, it doesn't even look like it burned. Like it looks like just like a normal log.
Interesting. Now, question: does this work underwater?
To be honest, son, I don't know. I just know that it's a special log that I had enchanted, and it can last up to 100 hours.
Hmm.
Now, if you don't know, that's a long time.
Ooh. Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
So what you say?
Ooh.
You buy that firewood for 30 gold.
Hmm. Sorry, I can't do that part.
You know, I respect that. I appreciate it. And I respect you. You have those buttons. I'm actually really jealous. You know what? I will buy those buttons back off you for 45 gold. I think you swindled me, boy.
No, well, I'll still look for other stuff here you have.
Okay. And I'm going to take a quick pause with you, Red, and I'm
Okay.
going to go ahead and go back to the group. Give me one hot second. So heading back over to the group, Reed, Captain Reed, takes this moment to say, I realized that I did not give you each something that I meant to last night. You have long journeying to do, and I can't thank you enough for the help you've given my family and the people of this land thus far. And so I do have a little bit of backstock of something I'd like to give each of you. And I am going to have every person here roll. I'm sorry, a D8. I am so sorry.
Any more?
So we got. Let me just write a few things. We got Scar had a 3. Witchy. Do you have one? Oh, you don't. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Guybora, if you can hear me, I
Like
would
how you
also.
said, I'm sorry.
Onyx, if you don't mind, also roll me a. Oh, you did. He also. Oh, you both got a 3. That's pretty funny. Okay. Okay.
Onyx could have got a 2.
So he handed you each a bag. Scar, you open up your bag, and on top is a little note, and it has a number on it, and it's filled. Your bag, first off, is filled with gold coins. On the top is a little number. Bag there is a piece of paper with numbers, and the number on yours says 3,000.
Okay.
Do you understand what that means?
1,000
No.
gold.
You got 3,000 gold pieces.
God. Yeah.
You rich.
That's some monies.
Seraphina,
I was like, I'm not used to this much money.
you open your bag.
Look at Rakit and hide.
Same thing. There is a note on top, but you also notice something. We'll get to the item that is in the bag in just a moment here. But you also, yours also has a little piece of paper, and when you pick it up, it says 1,000. So you get 1,000 gold.
Sweet. Sweet.
All right, and then there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, roll me another D8, please, Seraphina.
3.
1, 2, 3. Okay, roll me 2 D20s.
Should I be scared?
I hope not.
17.
You get a potion of flying.
Okay.
So, those usually sell or cost people in a market. If it's a really small or depending on where you are, like in the game, it can be worth about 2,500 gold and up. So my question to you is: would you rather have the potion, or do you want to? So I'll give you actually 3 options here. You can keep the potion and keep it for yourself. You can keep the potion, try to haggle with somebody at the market, and try to sell it for more gold. Or I will give you the cash value right now of 2,500 gold pieces.
How's your persuasion? You have a bard, right?
I mean, my persuasion is plus 11, so I mean.
But thing is, if you charm somebody and then persuade them, like, would you get advantage on that?
Would I?
That makes sense.
I might try.
Hey, sexy, you want to buy this from me? And they just pull out their entire second mortgage on a house.
Yeah, I'll
steal.
hang on to it and haggle somebody at the shop.
Okay. And then lastly, Guybora, if you haven't gotten an idea of what's going on, same thing. You open up your bag. Inside is coins. On the top of your coin, on top of your bag list is a piece of paper, and it says 3,000. You also got 3,000 gold.
Onyx put that he used his inspiration to re-roll, so he has 7 now.
Of course he does.
He said just for fun. So his re-roll was 7.
I'm a good person. I will accept the new roll of 7, and I will give you 7,000 gold coins.
Rich bitch.
Actually, you know what? No.
I'm
I'm nice,
up
and I'm not
and did
that
the
nice.
wrong choice.
It's 7,000.
Holy-
It's 7,000 copper pieces.
Oh, fuck. Damn. 7,000 copper pieces. Jesus.
We're key fucked up.
Just give him the old stick twist while you're at it.
Yeah.
In the end, it's still the same value as 3,000.
So actually, it's less. So
Oh,
I'm obviously messing here, buddy. You have 7,000 gold pieces. Don't worry. And Reed looks around and goes, "Where is your?" Yeah, I was gonna say, "Where is your other friend?" as he holds up a another bag. And Gaibora, you're going to offer to bring it to him. Now, Reed would definitely trust you, so he nods and he hands it to you. And you're able to like just put that in a bag or something for now. Put the bag inside of a bag. And he is
I honestly thought I fucked up and stayed at the market. I was like,
I kind of wanted you to feel that. Sorry for making you sweat, Red. And he says, and he just like, all right, well, thank you. And by the way, you can go ahead and keep that sending stone. It's up to you. I mean, we have plenty. Did either of you any of you wanted to keep Poe? Gaibora, obviously you are very, very excited by the thought of getting this bird. Scar, this bird has been perched on your shoulder this entire time. He's never left you. Are you okay with giving
Shoulder
up the
bird?
bird? Yeah, he's your shoulder bird. Do you mind? Are you okay with giving him up or?
I look longingly into his eyes to see if he truly wants to leave.
Aw. Both of you, Gaibora and Scar, each of you make me an animal handling check. All right. Gaibora. This was a fair roll off. But yes, Scar, the bird, looks at Gaibora, tilts his head, and goes back to you and just kind of goes, "Caw," and gently nibbles your ear with his beak.
Yippee! I name him Muffin.
His name is Poe.
It's Muffin now.
Okay, we'll see if he responds to that. So put a note here. Poe the Raven, aka Muffin.
Oh, I get it. Haha. Edgar Allan Poe.
Thank you. All
what
right.
you're going for was the Muffin Man reference.
Nevermore.
So at that point, you guys, he dismisses you and says if you want to head back to the market, you can. But the sending stone is yours to use. So whoever wants to hold on to the sending stone can. Scar, you also still have the sending stone. Are you wanting to put that in your inventory? Does somebody else want to take the sending stone?
What does it do?
So a sending stone basically allows you to send messages back and forth, but it has a depending on the level of use it has a limitation usually of once per day, only up to 25 words, but then it resets at the beginning of the next day. So you can go ahead and channel back to a person who has the other synced up stone, which in this case is Captain Reed.
I'll give it to someone else because I mean, like, I feel like someone else would be able to find a bit more use for that than me.
Okay.
Just like message Reed in the middle of the night. Hey, what you doing?
Who wants to hold on to the sending stone then? Witchy, Gaibora. All right, Gaibora, I'm going to add it to your inventory and your character for you, bud. And so with that, he sends you back on your way. Meanwhile, back at the market, we'll say that you guys join in just a second here. First off, I got to grab Serafina, put her on here. All right, there we are. All right, Red, you are still chatting with this gentleman then? Or are you going to check out one of the other vendors, or did you want to see any other items that he had?
Yeah, just have like any like special boots.
Let's see, what do I got for boots? I do got some regular boots here, friend. Let me see what I have for you. All right, sorry, 1 second. Yes, sir. All right. No, I had to just check through. See, I had to go through my regular boots here. So, the wife here, unfortunately, she likes to go ahead and collect up. We had these boots by Skechers. We had these boots by Adidas. Now, I don't much care for all them hoity-toity brands, but I can tell, again, you are a man who needs himself a good pair of boots. So, I've got a couple of boots here. You ready?
Yeah.
I got the boots of teleportation. I've got boots of Godspeed. And I got the boots of noise of footsteps.
Boots that jingle, jingle, jingle.
Did you say boots of something steps? What was the last one you said?
Noisy footsteps. Obviously, you gotta be quiet. You gotta make sure you can sneak up on your enemy. So, if you've got noisy footsteps, well, don't worry. These boots won't have to worry about that. Because these are the boots of noisy footsteps.
Of noisy. It sounds like it does the opposite though.
No, son, no. Here, watch this. And he goes and sits down, and he puts on a pair of boots. He puts on the boots, and then gets up and walks, across the courtyard and back. And sure enough, he doesn't make a single sound. You don't hear like the tap of the heel on the cobble, because don't forget this is all like brick and cobble and what have you. You don't hear a damn thing. And then he sits down, takes them off. Puts his regular shoes back on and holds them up in front of you again.
And how much would these cost?
Now, again, I can see you're a good customer. I can tell that you need these items, sir. I look at you. You're a natural born rogue now, aren't you?
I am. I dabble in the craft.
I could let these boots go for, I say, 200 gold.
You, sir, have a deal.
Well, fantastic, sir. At this point, your friends have returned back. And you notice that as they walk towards you, they are making a lot more noise than they made before, aka you can hear a lot of gold jingling up upon their bodies.
I smell pennies.
Oh, you smell more than pennies. In fact, you know what? Make me a perception check with advantage.
14.
15.
15.
Delightful. So, if you had now, this group has just come back with far more money than what they left with, and if you're not mistaken, there must be roughly maybe 50,000 gold between the four of them.
Wait, 50?
You think there's 50,000 gold amongst the four of them?
How are there 50,000
Ra-
between all of them?
Rakeet's
There's
nose
not.
is tingling.
Oh,
Rakeet's nose is tingling right now.
I sense a disturbance in the force.
I taste the air. I taste gold.
I taste gold. This is like the most rat-like I think we might actually ever see Rakeet.
Rakeet's not Jewish. He's being Jewish right now.
So do you go running up to your compatriots?
I jump into Kybra's arms. I smell gold.
Gaibora, do you catch the rat who flails himself upon thee? No, if I give Rakeet his back or not. I knew it. I was wondering. Absolutely not. Rat, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
25.
25. Okay. As you try to jump into Guy Bora's arms, and his arms are staying at his side, you kind of did the koala, so you like jumped onto him, but he didn't like lift his arms under you simultaneously to hold you. So you started to go down, so you immediately like koaled onto him, which also meant that in that time, like you went down his body a little bit. And he's a very tall elf, so your face is now is right eye lined with yeah. So you're right there, and
I like go. I like go.
you slowly lower yourself to the ground.
Can you just like pop off like?
You can also do that too. It doesn't have to be slowly. I apologize. I don't even know why I said slowly. I was gonna say if anything in that moment you'd be like, ugh. All right. So you are able to straighten yourself up. You don't fall on the ground. But you sure as heck you can feel your arms went around his waist and you definitely felt a big old bag of gold.
Big old bag of what? Hold on, wait.
Big
Oh,
old bag
never
of
mind.
gold.
Something else.
A delicious bag of shining, shimmering, beautiful gold. Onyx,
Big old bag of bag.
he is walking back to his desk. So we're gonna give him a second. Now, I want to real quickly. I think I still have it up. Yes, Scar. Last time we talked about bows.
Red, go ahead and roll a d8.
Fuck a 1.
Okay.
It went
So, Mink,
straight
what's
into
in
the
Red's
corner.
bag with a 1?
1,000 gold.
Yeah, I'll give him his bag. As Red detaches himself from me, I look down, dust myself off, reach into the pocket of my robe, pull out a very heavy bag of gold, his, not mine, very specifically,
Mm-hmm.
and offer it to him.
Or me?
Yeah, Red. You can take
Or
the
he's
book.
asking?
You can
Question
take
mark.
the bag.
Or he's gonna take the bag.
Do you open it and look inside of it, or do you?
I will. Right up.
Okay. Red.
I'm gonna
Roll,
open up right away and look.
and then roll me 2d20s, please. Oh, I'm sorry, a d100.
37.
37. That is. Fuck. Oh no.
What? What does that mean?
You get the
I'm not
gloves
sure if I
of
should like that noise or not.
No, I'm not. They are the gloves of dexterity and thievery.
Oh my god.
Of all the fucking things you could get.
You said it was the gloves of
So it says dexterity slash
thievery.
thievery. So I'm trying to see if they're specifically in D&D Beyond or if I need to send you a custom.
So here's the thing.
I just
Actually,
see
I want to try this. I want to see if Rakit picks up on this.
Gloves of
As
thievery are in there.
Gaibora sees, as Gaibora looks and sees the pair of gloves, and Rakit is fawning over the gold, because Rakit doesn't know what the gloves are yet. Gaibora is going to say, "Oh, I dropped my gloves in there.
Oh, you're so mean.
Can I have them back, please?"
So you would roll a deception and he
I'm
would roll an
carrying
insight.
it.
If you want this to happen, you can roll a deception and he can roll an insight. If you outdo him,
I
the
rolled
gloves are
an
yours.
18.
He won it fair and square.
All right. You believe him. You give him the gloves of thievery. And Onyx, I checked in D&D Beyond, they are in fact in
Damn.
there. Scar, I'm sorry. I started to talk to you and we completely deviated. So, there are a couple different bows that you could do.
Well, I mean, I did originally want to get a bow that was capable of launching halberds like fucking spears because I thought that'd be funny. I know it would take a hot second to probably like ready it up and actually fire it, but I still think it would be cool to pin a dude with a friggin' halberd. So what's going on with Death by Snoo Snoo at the top here? Or what?
Red, go ahead and roll a d8.
1 second.
Okay.
Fuck, a 1.
Okay.
It was
So, Mink,
straight
what's
into
in
the
Red's
corner.
bag with a 1?
1,000 gold.
Yeah, I'll give him his bag.
Free.
As Red detaches himself from me, I look down, dust myself off, reach into the pocket of my robe, pull out a very heavy bag of gold, his, not mine, very specifically,
Mm-hmm.
and offer it to him.
Or me?
Yeah, Red, you can take
Or
the
he's
book.
asking
You can
question
take
mark.
the bag.
Or he's gonna take the bag.
Do you open it and look inside of it, or do you?
I will. Right up.
Okay. Red.
I'm gonna
roll-
open up right away and look.
Okay. Roll me
But-
another D8, please. All right, and 1, 2, 3, and then roll me 2 D20s, please. Oh, I'm sorry, a D100.
Mm.
37.
37. That is. Fuck. Oh no.
What? What does that mean?
You get the gloves.
I'm not sure I should like that noise or not.
No, I'm not. They are the gloves of dexterity and thievery.
Oh my god.
Of all the fucking things you could get,
You said it was the gloves of.
So it says dexterity slash
Thievery?
thievery. So I'm trying to see if they're specifically in D&D Beyond, or if I need to send you a custom.
So here's the
I
thing.
just
Actually,
see
I want to
the-
try this. I want to see if Rakeet picks up on this.
Gloves of
As
thievery. are in there.
Guybora sees, as Guybora looks and sees the pair of gloves, and Rakeet is fawning over the gold, because Rakeet doesn't know what the gloves are yet. Guybora is going to say, "Oh, I dropped my gloves in there.
Oh, you're so mean.
Can I have them back, please?"
So you would roll a deception, and he would roll an insight. If you want this to happen, you can roll a deception, and he can roll an insight. If you outdo him,
I
the
rolled
gloves are
an
yours.
18.
He won it fair and square.
All right. You believe him. You give him the gloves of thievery. And Onyx, I checked in D&D Beyond, they are in fact in
Damn.
there.
That's just the straight gloves of thievery, though.
Gloves of thievery, yes. So the gloves of thievery, so in some versions, because this is across 5, even 3.5, they're known of either the gloves of dexterity or the gloves of thievery. And either way, when you put them on, they turn invisible and they give you a +5 to your dexterity.
Oh,
I-
absolutely.
I just want.
So
I'm just
fucking
gonna test
glad
real quick.
I
I
took
just want to
those.
see what would happen if I did have those. Because if I had those equipped,
Yes.
and oh,
If
it
you
does not.
had those, you would have a +10 to your
Oh.
dexterity.
No, it doesn't. It because I already have my dexterity's maxed out at 20, and I already have the +5. But it
Items
turns my
can let you exceed your maximum.
Yeah, that's
Items
what I was
can let
gonna
you
say.
exceed your maximum.
Yeah.
oh because
Yeah.
because I have it clipped right
I have
there.
20 decks too.
Yeah,
I
it's,
have
for
20
me it's
decks,
showing
too.
only +5. It doesn't change to
Well, yeah,
Plus
because
10.
it's only when
But-
you're doing stuff with your hands.
right. But it makes my sleight hand into a +13. I'm +18.
That's what I was saying. Is like,
Yeah. Alright, so how much gold did Guyborough then have then? Since we tech that point, it was like a swap.
You gave you 1,000 gold. That's what he gave you.
Hmm. Which Rakit non-meta would be incredibly happy about.
Yeah, so they're
Oh.
specific to sleight of hand and checking into lock. So anytime you did either that or did
Wait, why do you need that shit?
he doesn't.
I
He's just a
don't,
dick.
but Jix will. That'll go very well with Jix.
Scar, I'm sorry. I started to talk to you and we completely deviated. So there are a couple different bows that you could do. So there was some of the regular bows. You could get a +1 or +2, and the +1 is at most it would be about 300 gold. The +2 would be about 500 to 1,000, depending on how well you would be able to. Oh my gosh! Persuade them to give you a discount. The +3, unfortunately, is a little bit much, but I believe the other types, there are a couple. There's the bone bow, the spine bow. I'd have to double check the prices on these, but there are a couple others that will allow basically for what you were looking for. So that's just why I wanted to ask, like, was there anything specific that you wanted? Because you kind of the world's a little bit your oyster now, my friend.
Yippee. Hmm. Well, I mean, I did originally want to get a bow that was capable of launching halberds like fucking spears because I thought that'd be funny. I know it would take a hot second to probably like ready it up and actually fire it, but I still think it would be cool to pin a dude with a friggin' halberd. I mean, if it actually hit, but I mean,
So
is there a bow that can do that?
I believe the longbow +2 could definitely do that. And then I was just trying to see here.
Or I could get a bunch of little hatchets or like tomahawks and carve them to look like little mini halberds.
I mean, you could do that too. It was just like if you, I was just saying if you wanted a stronger bow that not only increased the damage and the attack roll. So like, because that's one of the biggest things is they give you extra pluses. So if you normally would have rolled just like with a flat, like only a +1, it gives you an extra +2 to 3 on top of that again, depending on how great the bow is. So that's why I was just asking if you had anything in mind.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was probably going to get that longbow then if I could. Honestly, I might just go with the vicious longbow. Just it sounds fairly like in the middle of all of them, but like it very ouch. I was thinking about the light bow, but like also like it might have uses for the team, but it can shoot people hard.
Okay. So you go back over to one of the bulky ladies who beforehand, when she told you the price, you were like, nope, can't afford that. And she sees you come up and she goes, "Did you change your mind, dearie? Did you decide you wanted the short bow after all?"
Nah, long one slaps bag of gold on counter.
She sees the note that's written on top. Wait, did you combine all your gold together?
Logically, I would have probably put it all in there. That just would have made sense to me. Like,
okay,
take what I currently had in my pocket and then chuck it in the bag.
You throw the bag on the table. She looks in the bag and says,
yes.
She looks at the bag and goes, "Okay."
Am I about to get robbed?
She picks up the bag and gives you the bow.
I didn't say. God,
you said you threw the bag on the table.
I didn't say I was giving her the fucking bag. I said I've got all this. How much?
You didn't say
How much is the bow? Well, I didn't even get a chance to. I was trying to be sassy.
Okay, so let's retcon this just a little bit. You slam the bag down and they go, "Okay," and they pick up the bag and say, "Okay, which one do you want?"
The one that's not worth all of my money.
But you put your bag on the table.
Yes, to show that I have money now.
Well, normally around here, the honor deal is that if you put a bag of gold on the table, that is the gold you are offering. Are you saying that you are taking back your word?
Ibor is
I'm
standing
gonna
in the back,
rob
just
the
shaking
store.
his head. Ibor is standing in the back, just shaking his head.
In meta, at me, at the shopkeeper, or at Scar?
Yes. Not at Scar,
Aww.
but yes.
You could roll a persuasion and explain
God,
that's
fucking-
not. You could roll a persuasion check and say that's not what you intended and you didn't know.
Yeet.
18.
Okay.
Very good. Yes.
Oh, thank God for a high roll. Thank God for a high roll.
Actually, it was rather low, but he has a +6 to his persuasion, so. So the person goes, "Oh, that's okay, dear. We didn't know. I didn't know. You didn't know." And she picks it back up, hands it back over, and says, "Just so you're aware, I wouldn't do that at anybody else's table because that's standard custom here. You should probably tell your friends if they don't know that either."
I just like to imagine that Scar's having this interaction with the shopkeep. In the background, Rakit is just fiending over his bag. Like, he's got his head stuffed in the bag, just huffing gold smell. Like, Rakit is just fiending
right,
in
he
the
is.
background.
You know, it's really funny. Rakit's got his face in the bag while it's sitting on the table, and I'm just like, look at that customary bag left on the table.
I almost kind of wonder.
And a
if Fred
free
has-
rat.
I almost kind of wonder if Fred has to excuse himself over to a bush.
Red's gonna take that bag of gold back to his tent.
We just hear a bunch of clinging, like ching 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 ching. All right. So, in all seriousness, Scar, they, what do you want?
I would like to purchase the vicious bow, please.
So that normally standard is 3,000 gold.
I was going to roll for
Gaibora's-
seduction, but now I want to roll for intimidation.
Gabor is
Goddamn.
going to lean over slightly and just to Scar. There are better items here. And he's just going to lean in and just like kind of like under his breath, like
You can, you have things. You just said just now you were talking about possibly trying to charm or seduce the person. You could try to intimidate them. You can try to haggle with them, just straight up haggling. World's your oyster, buddy.
I lean on the table and I puff out my chest a little bit, and I'm like, "You sure you couldn't give me a better price?" My hair's still sticking up on that one side where they ruffled my hair, though.
Are they just doing a standard persuasion, or are you doing a spell just out of curiosity?
Doing a what?
Are you doing some kind of like spell or anything, or are you just doing persuasion?
I guess it would just be persuasion.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if you were doing something in this moment.
It would just be precision.
Yeah.
I just did, and I got an ass.
She looks at you. and just-
Inspiration die!
Do you have one?
I'm debating how to respond to this because this is not normally. I don't normally do horny D&D campaigns, so
All right, so we're gonna put a pin. You think about your response, Serafina. What are you shopping for, friend?
Horny things.
Seraphina's looking at the dildo aisle, like it's just
There's a Spencer's around here.
yeah.
Dildo
The
consequences rarely
Astropine!
comes
That model's in.
Is there an Adam
Seraphina's
Eve
like,
shop?
this one has the vicious enchant too.
Oh, Sarah,
Hey, look at a
first-
Giant Slayer one over here, too.
Hey,
I want to.
There's a Victoria's.
Hold
Call this one the
Possible.
Giant Layer.
I want to hold up
Jesus.
the potion of flying. I want to sell it, so
So you're just gonna hold
I
it
guess
up and that's where you're standing.
yeah, I'm gonna like hold it up.
Who wants this?
My tits are gonna like come out just a little bit. And she's gonna hold it up. She's gonna be like, I have a potion of flying here. And just kind of look around and eyeball a couple vendors and kind of see where that goes. I don't fucking know.
You hear kind of like a slight like hiss and tickle in your ear, from a voice that says, "I'm interested." And you turn around, and right behind you is Slick Nikki.
His fucking name's Slick Nikki. So Seraphina, she's gonna hold the bottle in her hand and she's gonna observe it herself. She's just kind of like feel around on it, kind of playing with it a little bit as she's staring this vendor up and down. And I'm going to sell it the highest.
The vendor laughs haughtily at you. Silly you, kitty. That potion is not even worth that much for its base chemical components, let alone mixed together. So I can offer you 2,000 gold for it.
Seraphina simply turns and walks away.
Slick Nikki just kind of like and says, and you hear her whisper, "You'll be back." And she kind of skulks back off to her corner.
Oh, what that tongue do,
Have you
though?
tried touching her first?
Anyway, what?
What?
Have you tried touching her?
Well,
I mean, I could, but
Oh,
I don't want to harm
Just-
anybody just yet.
do you want to go up to any other vendors? Is there anything you want to shop for? Or are you still like, is your main goal first to sell the potion?
She kind of just wants to sell the potion
Okay. You do see a
because
couple.
it's just a waste of space
Okay.
in her eyes.
You do see a couple of potion-based magic places nearby. You see the guy with the big tent, but he's got also a ton of stuff. You do see a couple different like things of potions in there, but it's not like their main focus. Versus again, there is a vendor specifically with just potions in their tent.
Yeah, she's gonna head towards one of those vendors.
Okay. So you see a beautiful hair folk sorceress who is actually like pounding and what is it called? The grinder, the mortar and pestle. She's mortaring and pestling some leaves and adding in a couple of dusts into a concoction, clearly in the midst of making a new potion. She sees you approach and just says, "Hello, how are you?"
I'm good, yourself?
"Oh, delightful, dear. What can I do for you today?"
I have a potion of flying that I'm interested in selling.
"Oh,
She kind of holds the glass jar in both her hands and just kind of holds it out to her.
you mean like this?" And she turns around and she grabs two off the shelf and holds them side by side next to yours. And you notice they're all like same viscosity, color, everything. So like it's more of a verification, for the both of you that it is the same potion.
Yes.
All right, dearie. Well, I do have two here already. I don't mind a little stock though. So to be quite frank, I'd need to make money on it because I sell them all for the same price here. So I'd be willing to offer you, I suppose, 2,500 gold.
Seraphina just, yeah, that's fine.
Wonderful, wonderful. So thank you, darling. And she promptly hands over. She it's really adorable actually. She opens up this really cute looking like actual like granny kind of coin purse. And it looks like there's no way in hell it's got 2,500 gold in there, but it's like a Mary Poppins bag where she just keeps counting out more and more gold. And eventually she gives you 2,500 gold. So you now have 3,500 gold. So
3,500.
yeah, because you got 1,000 gold from.
Oh yeah.
Henry.
Sorry, I'm sitting there. Yeah, don't mind me.
Do you want to try to get any new armor? Are you looking for a very specific weapon? Are you looking for some magical items?
But I kind of was looking at for the shopping wise and shit, either an absorbing tattoo or a barrier tattoo. And if not, I want a talking cat.
That is a wild differently thing. Okay.
I want a moss cat. Don't know why. I just want a fucking moss cat.
I mean, all you need is a cat, and I can make it. I can awaken it. I'm gonna do that to Scar's Raven.
Like I said, if it's going to be too much of a hassle, no biggie. She'll just look around and shit and try to find some stuff.
Tell you what, I'm going to look into this a little bit more and we'll go ahead and get you a barrier tattoo. I just have to look into it before we can have it applied to your character, but we can go ahead and do that.
So would I be able to, since it's a cantrip and it's a very simple spell, would I be able to cast Prestidigitation without anybody noticing? Other than the obvious effect of the spell? I just, as she leaned forward, I was going to have Gaibora just like kind of softly wink and then just make her feel warm all over with like minor sensation through Prestidigitation.
Okay.
That's it. I just want to see how she reacts to that. Like he winks and then she feels her body like just warm up, like just.
They would blush, and just like, yes, I think that is a fair trade. Well, if your friend here is able to give me this much for just a stare, how about 2,000 and a night with this gentleman here?
Oh, damn. Donic's about to get his dick wet.
wrong wet.
Gaibora is most likely just going to put her to sleep when she gets in his tent and then give her a dream of what happened. Like he's not gonna
1,500.
Make a persuasion check. You got a 23. So do an action that makes Gaibora look like really worth the money, and then tell me what you say.
I look him up and down, and then look a little bit longer, a little lower on him, and I said, "Are you sure that's all he's worth?"
I'd love this shirt. Just like a run.
And then you finish that with 1,500 there, Scar.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. She does do the look, and because of the warm feeling, she blushes even harder and goes, "Sold!" and accepts the 1,500 gold from you, and she purrs at you, Gaibora. What time tonight?
God damn.
midnight, obviously.
Oh.
God damn it.
And she starts
fucking
fanning herself.
Man.
And she says, like, you should leave before I try to take advantage of this moment now.
I charge more for that.
Scar.
Wait a minute.
Bart.
Is this the only weapon vendor? Because I wanted to buy weapons too. Wait.
You're about to buy your weapon.
I don't want to leave.
Anyway.
All right.
I wanted to buy weapons too.
All right. As a reminder, there's vendors that specify in different areas. So she is all bows. The one next to her is more swords. The one across from her is rapiers and like specialty darts and stuff. And then there's the gentleman with the miscellaneous. Like he's got everything in his tent. And you were kind of checking it out before, but then you were coming over to Jix to help her out when she was almost got scammed by Slick Nikki.
Okay. Is there a enchanter? Like if instead of buying an enchanted weapon, I want to have an enchantment placed on one of my weapons to make it slightly cheaper. Is that a service?
That is a service. That is indeed. Damn it, I should have used.
I mean,
we were trying to get Gaibora when we were pimping out Gaibora. Sorry, you were saying, Red? You go up to the dude.
Does the vendor I'm at have any like magical stuff still or no?
Oh, he has a ton of it.
Yeah, actually, instead of that flaming tongue, is there anything else that's like within my budget? I guess that I can afford for short swords.
Do you
Even
remember
with that
what I
money
told
I
you
have,
before?
I can't. Yeah, it was 1,000 because I offered to sell my
That's right,
silver
you did.
short sword,
You
and you're
did. You
like,
did.
"Oh, I'll drop it down to
900.
925."
Okay. So he laughs. He's just, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know you, and I know you, good man. So I will take the 1,000 gold.
How about 900 plus a silver short sword and a steel dagger?
You know what? You drive yourself a high bargain.
Just as the shopkeep is getting like mildly flustered and mildly just like, a lady likes her things big, the very large and ghostly, spectral, intimidating forms of Remus riding Tony is going to walk over and just stand behind Scar, and Remus is just going to stare into the soul of the shopkeep. They're not saying anything. They're not doing anything. They're just there.
Okay.
It's uncomfy.
So I'm gonna put these guys here. So they're in the tent. Are
Are
you
you-
saying that they go into the tent too?
They're just patrolling around.
I'm just asking you.
Yeah, Remus and Tony are just patrolling around. Yeah.
Are they going in the tent? Are they staying? Or were you asked to stay?
I don't know. Actually, I didn't realize they were in a tent. I don't know if Tony can fit in the tent. How big is the tent opening?
It's a very, very big tent. It's
They go in the tent.
they attempt to, but when they try
Scar
to,
tried to pet Tony, so Tony wants more pets.
when
Now
they
Scar
attempt
looking
to,
at bad dragging arrows. God damn it.
blue haze flickers, and Tony walks face first right into it. Essentially, like I don't want to say he takes damage, but he's definitely very startled. It's the equivalent of like an animal walking into glass.
Why?
You can make an Arcana check.
No fucking way.
Oh, God.
Paul,
You know what? Fuck that. I'm casting Detect Magic.
There's
Why am
magic.
I even gonna make a fucking Arcana check when I can cast Detect Magic?
You cast detect magic, and if it's like on those like sex predator maps, and like you hit it in a specific area, and the whole entire like map just turns red, that's what it's like for you.
huh?
Because the entire plaza is filled with magic items. So he brings you over. There are some standard halberds, to which he goes ahead and tells you like they're 20 gold pieces each. It is a don't forget, because they are really big, Scar. Like they're two-handed things. So if you're gonna try to shoot, you can. Like we've discussed this. You can do it, but it's gonna take some checks. Not to mention,
No, for sure.
they're 6 pounds each, so I don't know how many of these things you want to carry around with you.
I'd probably only carry like 4,
You want 4?
unless that sounds like too much.
That's
What's
up to
your
you, buddy.
inventory weight or your carry weight?
I feel like 4 is probably like, well, okay. How fucking heavy are they?
So they're 6 pounds each.
I mean,
That's not terrible.
Let's
is
see.
Scar also a medium, or is she a
You can carry
a heavy,
40.5
a
pounds.
large?
Wait, is that your max weight? It says weight carried is 40.5.
Scar's carry weight is 225. But you can push, drag, or lift 450.
So you can carry up to 2. Yeah, so you got plenty. Yeah, you can definitely carry these.
Yeah, it's whatever your strength score is multiplied by 15.
Literally just said all that, Red.
Well, I didn't hear because I was getting cereal and a drink. So
It's okay. You didn't put the drink in the cereal, did you?
no, I have Guinness and I
Okay.
have some Toast Crunch.
It
Do
kind of again, too.
do me and Jix share a tent, Mink? So I had like envisioned that we had like a big like I had almost envisioned that we had like a magical tent or something that like had separation, so we each had our own private area thing.
Let's
Because if
circle back
not,
to that.
the shopkeep coming back to my tent is going to be very awkward.
I mean, I like the idea for the story, but I would imagine you would have each gotten your own tent. Let's circle back to that. So let's real quickly, Scar, he's offering you, normally they're 20 apiece. He's
I
offering you
use
4 for
Lemon's
60.
tiny hut.
But he's offering you 4 for 60 when they're normally 20 apiece.
Yeah, I'll take 4.
Okay, 64 halberts. And then he says to you, I have some other very nice procurement items over here, and I just really think a dame such as yourself would really, really enjoy these. First off, I have here, I can already see you are a beautiful, well put together lady, but if you're ever not feeling quite on your game, I have this cup of confidence.
I
That
don't
way you
know.
get.
Last time a man offered me a cup of strange liquid, didn't go too good.
Oh, that's the point, darling. It's you put the liquid in there. This is
Hold
just
on,
the
wait a minute.
cup. And I tell you what, goes really well with this cup of confidence? They are these slippers of warming. Because a little lady like yourself should never get cold feet. No siree. And I tell you what, I'd be happy to give you this set for, I'd say, 200 gold. Now that's a bargain, because they're normally 200 each.
What does the cup of confidence do?
Oh, the cup of confidence. I mean, I just told you, my love. It's, the cup of confidence. You're not feeling good. You take a swig from it, man, and you having a good day. You feel real good about yourself. You feel good about everything going on. And with them nice slippers on your feet, you also feel nice and warm. Never get cold again.
I think I'm okay.
Are you sure, darling? Because I can tell you, those are some pretty toes. You'd hate to get frostbite on them. I'm offering you 2 for 1.
I don't like the pretty toes.
They'll be even prettier in my mouth.
I was waiting for it.
He doesn't actually say that. I just did that because Onyx said something.
I was aggressively thinking of, all right, when do the toes go in someone's mouth? It's gonna happen. Someone's gonna say something. It's either gonna be me or someone else. God damn it.
Now, my other question, do you travel a lot, my darling?
What? Sorry, say that again. Sorry.
Do you travel a lot?
With these fine fellows, yes.
Well,
Quite frequently.
I bet you one of the biggest pain in your butt is getting them pesky bugs to stay away from your food. Now, I have here a bowl of repellent, and it repels all pests and vermin.
Is it the same shade you as before that we constantly run into, right?
What's going on? What was the question?
What's the one swindler that we always run into?
So, Red, it's funny you say that.
Damn it!
You and Serafina rolled an 18 and 19 into your insight checks. It isn't. Serafina, this man doesn't look like he's on the level with some of his stuff. And in that moment, Red, you also realize his belly looks kind of inflated. It looks like it's starting to deflate a little bit. And it looks like his bald head is actually like a bald cap. And you see a little red hair poking out of it.
I'm attacking him. This man is a cheat.
Before you do that, Scar, he is gonna make a persuasion check to try to see if you want to buy either this. He was gonna just about to say, I'll tell you what. I will give you all three, for 300.
I thought you said all free for 300. I'm like, free for 300? That doesn't make no damn sense. Anyway.
So he'll give you the bowl of repellent, the slippers of warming, and the cup of confidence for 300 gold.
No, I think I just want some some standard arrows as well. That's about it. Just some standard arrows to go with them.
That would be another 20 gold for just like a pack of 40 regular arrows.
E.
Okay. So at that time, as he's giving you your items, Riki, would you say you go charging into the tent, or would you are you just shouting?
Yeah, I'm gonna charge after him.